Hey guys. So before anyone freaks out, Escher's not gone. It just fell down and it's a huge process to put back up, so I have not done so yet. But it'll be back, I promise. Um, so it's New Year's-ish, almost. And instead of making resolutions, I kind of like to think about the year that just passed and the year ahead and try to figure out what I hope to happen or goals for myself, but not really set them in stone like resolutions. And I feel like it's for me a little better and healthier. I don't feel awful when things don't go as planned, and it allows me to work towards things without really having to like set them in stone, I guess, because I've learned over the last few years that that is not going to happen. um, Last year, I honestly didn't really, I couldn't think about 2020 anymore. I had to just keep moving forward, and so I think that was basically my goal, was just to keep moving forward. And I guess for the most part, that's a check in that box. Obviously, I had surgery again, and that was not great, not ideal, but so far so good with that. Everything seems to be going well, and with my eye, everything is super stable. So I all I can do is look forward there. Next year would be my remission point for my tumor, which is awesome. So you know, good things are happening and good things will happen. So I guess I'm gonna put that chapter behind me for now. Hopefully, I get some answers into why this is happening, and hopefully, we can prevent anything else from happening. But I kind of have to take that as it comes. So we're gonna close the chapter on this tumor, hopefully, and not open the next one. um, I really did not expect this year to go the way it did. Obviously, I really, really wanted to play more and play more in person, but I wasn't really sure what COVID would bring with that. And obviously, COVID is still a problem and COVID is still wreaking havoc on a lot of things. And I know I have some contracts that still may be pulled. Um, but I was able to play in person a bunch of times. I got to asked to join a new music ensemble in Chicago, which is super cool, and it's been really fun working with them. And I got to play with Manual Cinema again and tour with them. Got to play in California, like play out of state for the first time in 2 years. Got to play at Ear Taxi, which was a goal of mine for years. After the first one, if they did it again, I really, really wanted to play on it, and that was amazing and so much fun. And, you know, like, I also got to spend time with my friends and family, which is something that I have realized I didn't really get to do much earlier in my career because I was focusing so much on playing and trying to build my career. And I don't regret that time, but I kind of also do. I don't know, it's complicated. It's one of the reasons that I've been talking about this kind of stuff a lot. I moved. I moved in with my partner, so that's interesting. It's my first time ever living with a partner, so we're still getting adjusted to everything, but it means I don't have to cook every night and have someone to help with house things and cohabitate with. So that's really great. And I started a new job. I finally left retail. I finally am working at home. I've never worked from home. I know most people didn't really want to last year. But I can say from my experience, I was a little jealous, and it's kind of nice to have that. Ask me in a year how I feel, and maybe it'll be different. But right now, it's really exciting. I'm really excited to learn more about what I'm doing and be fully trained and not just kind of trained. And yeah, I don't know. It's been a pretty good year. Um, I am really hoping that, COVID can be not as much of a problem as it has been in the last 2 years, because I'd really like to travel, and I'd really like my contracts for 2022 to continue to stay valid, because I really have some exciting things that I'm hopefully going to be able to do. And I don't know, I didn't go into 2021 thinking that I was going to end it with a new job, and I knew I was going to have a new home because we had decided to move in together, but I didn't expect it to be this, and I didn't expect a lot of things. And the older I get and the longer I live and the longer I am out of school, the more I realize that like I can never expect to know what's going to happen next. All I can do is work with what I have learned and what I do know at the time and move forward. And in a year, I may be saying the same thing, because 2022 may bring even more new things. I know it will, in that like Splice is coming back in person, so I get to meet all the new Splice family that we are going to have, and it'll be my first time in person as my new position, which I have had for a couple years as their social media coordinator rather than as a participant. So that'll be very different. Anything we do to this apartment will be very different. My new job will be different, and there's so many things that I am looking forward to, but also I don't really know what's gonna happen. I also turn 30 next year, which is a number that I never really thought about until recently. So yeah, I don't know. It's been a really great year, is basically what I want to say. I didn't expect it to be so, and I kind of just wanted it to be as boring as possible. And in the process, I got a year that I really enjoyed. I got to explore a lot of Chicago in a way that I wasn't expecting to, because we weren't traveling. And I still got to play flute, which I love. And yeah, so next year I'd love to do another bigger project. I really want to get back into challenging myself playing wise, now that I feel like I'm a little bit more stable and like I can rely on my playing a little bit more. So hopefully that'll happen. I'm not going to set anything in stone, because I don't really know what this job is going to entail and how many hours I'm going to need to put into it. But I think I will be able to pull off something fun. And I want to keep playing in public. I really want to do another solo show, maybe some chamber stuff, obviously stuff with Nightingale Ensemble, but maybe some other chamber things. And I guess, yeah, we'll wait and see. But it's been an amazing year. I love you guys. It's been so much fun. And I guess I have to sign this off in the proper way. If you like this video, give it a like. If you're new here, subscribe, and I will see you guys next year.